Today, I'm going to be making the Gordon Ramsay special, classic beef Wellington. Everybody knows it. Classic entree, amazing dish. Let's turn up the heat. Alright, so I'm going to start by getting this pan screaming hot. Tossing in some vegetable oil. Oh, that's heating up. This is the center cut of the beef tenderloin, Chateaubriand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and season this bad boy up. Be generous with the salt. Alright, so now this is all seasoned up. Get some of that salt, pepper off the board. Got the pan smoking hot. Just gonna toss this in and sear it right off. You're just trying to get color here, browning. The Maillard reaction, getting those proteins going. Beautiful color. Searing it on all sides, using that lip to really get that top half. And don't forget about the caps. Very important to get all the sides, get that guy really nice and brown. All that browning is just going to be just flavor. Alright, now that this guy's all seared, we're going to go straight in with some mustard. Now you really want to work this right onto the hot beef. The mustard is just going to add that bite that you would want, right? So now it's all covered, still rare inside. Okay, so we're going to be going straight into the duxelle, the classic mushroom duxelle. It's going to be getting wrapped around our beef tenderloin. Now the duxelle is going to be a mixture of the mushrooms, some garlic, shallots, okay, so now I'm just going to take these mushrooms and slice them up. You're just going to keep chopping until you get a bunch. of little mushroom bits. You want this fairly small. And you want, not necessarily all uniform, but as much as you can. This is the most time consuming part, other than the oven and cooking it, but take a few cloves of garlic. Alright, little garlic trick I learned in culinary school. Sharp side of the blade, dull side of the blade. Take the dull side, I know, bear with me. Dull side, straight to the garlic. And as you can see, as you're cutting, it basically mashes the garlic for you. Now that it's almost in a paste, I mean, you could just toss that straight into the pan. I'm gonna give it a few more rough chops, but I mean, that versus slicing all of them and doing all that, done. Barely even sweat. All right, shallot. So, a little bit of oil, not a lot. I don't want to really add any liquid to this because I want to cook all of the water out of the mushrooms. So I'm going straight in with the garlic and the shallots. Let those get nice and aromatic. Add a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. And we're pretty much just going to go straight in to a dry pan. Let that cook up as dry as possible. All that liquid, as you can see, is coming out nicely. No browning, just pulling all that. Now for the wine. This is going to add a depth of flavor. Put some acid in there. And wine and beef, you know, it's a classic. And just to elevate it, a few sprigs of thyme. Just the leaves. All the liquid's almost cooked out. Reduced down. Almost there. A few more minutes and it'll be ready. All right, all the water's cooked out. As you can see, dry as a bone. All right, so we got some prosciutto. I'm just going to continue layering these. Put this down here. Now we're going to take our duxelle. Now we got our duxelle down. Put our beef on. Now we're just going to guide it. Now we're going to stick this in the fridge for about an hour. Get some egg wash. Alright, so now that you got it there, now you're going to cut off this excess. And you're going to pinch this together. Close each side. Now you're going to roll it back up, roll it nice and tight. You're going to take this and let it rest for about 15 minutes. So now that this is ready, I'm going to undo each side right there and place that on the bottom. Now we're going to egg wash the whole thing. What? You can watch me as I fling egg all over the table. Just make sure you get the whole thing. You got all the way to this point, right? Might as well make it nice. Salt right on the top. And into the oven. 415. Until golden brown. Probably been there for about 35 to 40 minutes. It's about a 2-pound piece. Alright, so this right here, this is the pan that I seared the meat in. Still's got all that fond, all this stuff stuck to the bottom of the pan. A little bit of oil in there, some fat. I'm gonna heat that up, get that going. I'm gonna deglaze it with some wine. And then add some stock, salt, pepper, finish it with a little tab of butter. A little bit of wine. And in goes the stock. Off the heat, a little tab of butter, and I'm just gonna swirl it in. Here it is, the final product. We've come this far. Let's cut it open. Ooh, you hear that crust? And the final product. Boom. Look at that. Juicing all over the place. Well, there you have it. Thanks for joining me on my first video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you eat food, why don't you subscribe? Have a good one. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you next week. Peace.